from?
I'm from the United States in Mississippi. It's in the South.
Okay. Do you like Chordeleg?
I do. This is my first time, and I really enjoy it.
Did you see that? It's a lot of jewelries.
It looks like it's about 80% jewelry or 90% jewelry, and then a little bit of the pottery.
Yeah, and it's expensive, but I think it's expensive.
It's like I didn't look too much at the jewelry just because I really wanted pottery.
Yeah.
And so, but yeah, my friends are looking at the jewelry, and that's why they're not back at the car yet.
Okay, I get it. So, do you like? Do you
Jewelry
like?
looks pretty.
Do you like pretty?
Yeah.
Gold or silver?
Silver.
Silver.
Yes.
Do you like silver?
Yes.
Silver is like kinda cheap. It's a
Yeah.
little,
Yeah.
but it's good
Yeah.
because the same. I love I like it.
I
the
used to
jewelry.
wear gold a long
okay.
time ago, but I prefer
Okay.
silver.
Do you like the culture?
I love the culture.
The culture. Like the church is like.
It's really pretty. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's really pretty.
Yeah, I know that. But the people is like trust.
For me, I love Ecuador. This is my 9th time coming.
Okay.
In not quite 2 years. It'll be 2 years in July. I started coming because I did missionary work in an orphanage in Shell, Ecuador, and absolutely loved it and fell in love with the people and in Puyo. And we would always spend our last day in Baños for 1 day in Tungurahua. And make friends
Do
with
you
all
like
the dogs.
Do you like
yes,
dogs?
in all the cities, I usually have dog food.
Yeah,
with me. I buy dog food.
wherever you want,
Yeah.
whatever the place you
Yes.
can, everybody
Yes.
has dogs every time.
So I usually have dog food, and today
Yeah.
I don't. And I'm sad.
Yeah.
Because he and 2 other dogs followed
Yeah.
me from all the way down
Okay.
a couple blocks.
Yes.
Anyway, but I fell in love with the people, and they became my family. You know,
Okay.
and then I brought my daughter, and then
Okay.
she says, "Dad, you need to go. You need
Yeah.
to go." So he came
That
too.
is cool.
And I stayed here 6 weeks by myself last summer at the
wow,
orphanage.
that's
It's
a
called
long time.
Yeah, it's called Casa de Fe, and it's in Shell, Ecuador. And I decided I really wanted to learn the language better, not just Duolingo.
Yeah,
You know,
Duolingo.
not just the buo, you
Yeah.
know, teaching me hola, ¿cómo
Duolingo is
estás?
like,
Yeah.
it's so like basic,
Yes.
but
Yeah.
when
It helps a little, but I wanted to be able to have conversations, and it's totally different when you can only say words.
the models,
Yeah,
the
it's
models.
Yes, es muy importante para mí have a conversation.
Yeah.
Tener conversación.
Yeah.
And so I looked up on the internet and I found Bryce's School de Español in Baños and Aguasanta.
Okay, I get it.
Yeah. And so my daughter and I went there for a couple of months, and we stayed with the family there, so we were immersed in the language, so we were like surrounded by the language.
I know that.
And then that became our town.
It's a time.
And yeah, we fell in love with it. My husband came out for a while, then we spent time at the orphanage and with friends in Puyo. And then this is my first trip down to Cuenca and everything.
Do you like Cuenca?
Absolutely beautiful. Yeah.
It's beautiful.
I love the weather.
The weather,
Yeah.
the weather is kind of different because in the morning it's like sun, but
Yeah.
when it's afternoon it's
It's
raining. Yeah.
But it always clears back up.
Okay.
See, where I'm from, it rains, and if it rains, it pours. Like it means like it's a ton of rain. We have an expression in English. It's raining cats and dogs.
Yeah,
Like,
I know this expression.
The raindrops are so big. It's like cats and dogs, and everything floods, and it'll rain for days. No
Seriously?
sun. Yeah. And so that gets really old. So I don't mind this because the afternoon rain brings the green and the flowers and the color.
Yeah, that is cool.
Yeah.
Flag.
Yeah. And so, but the people here have been really friendly. And so for me, when people ask why I go to Ecuador so often,
Yeah.
one, it's to help the kids and things, but it's become our second home. And because not only is Ecuador one of the most beautiful places I've ever been, but the people are even more so. And that makes the difference. Because if you could have all this beauty, and if the people aren't beautiful inside,
Yeah.
then you don't want to be there. But I want to be there.
I don't know.
So obviously,
I don't know. That is
people are very friendly, and I find that people that as I'm walking by that maybe they are nervous or maybe, but they look angry. But you know how, because you have that like.
Yeah, the
You know,
people
but
think.
you're not angry. You're just, you know.
Yeah.
But when I say, "What is this?"
My
Buenas
personality
tardes,"
is like
or,
that. It's
yeah,
that I
exactly.
can't do this.
Yeah, and they smile and they're happy. And I mean, I've met so many people.
Yeah,
just-
when I chat with
yeah.
some, it's like different
Exactly.
personality because
Exactly.
it's different. different. What about, do you have job?
I do. I'm a substitute teacher. So my daughter is as well, my youngest daughter. And we took off this last semester. We saved up and took off, and so that we could be here. And we came back in April. She is living in an actual treehouse.
Oh,
Okay?
that's cool.
Yeah, in someone's backyard in Baños, Agua Santa. And I am staying with, there's my friend's daughter, but they are like my family now. And she's like the woman that we stayed with for school.
Yeah, I know.
Is now my sister. She's my Ecuadorian sister, is what we say.
That's
Yeah.
cool. That is
Yeah,
so cool.
I love it.
When I teach her about English
Everything.
teacher?
Everything. But we do teach English on Tuesday nights in Mississippi.
Okay.
For people, the majority of them are from Mexico, Guatemala, and Honduras.
Oh, yeah, I know.
But when we've been in Baños, we've taught the niños, the children. My daughter taught the teenagers, and then we've started teaching at St. George School for English. And so that's all ages.
Yeah, the kid
Yeah.
is cool when I teach you English because I'm studying
Yeah.
English teacher because I love
Awesome.
English.
Very, very
I
cool.
love English.
My
and
mom was an English teacher.
Yeah, and I love English and practice every time English because I love it English and teach English everybody.
There you go.
Because that's cool.
Because you know what? If you didn't know it, we wouldn't be able to do this right now. Well, okay, but I know some Spanish now. But I mean, it opens your world.
Yeah,
Your
that is-
world,
that is-
because before, okay, so your world was right here.
Yeah, I know.
Now it's great, big, but, or you think of it the way that the world, the actual world is so big.
Yeah,
But
that-
when you learn a different language, and English and Spanish are like
Yeah.
the two #1 languages, when you learn that,
You can connect.
It's just, yeah, it all of a sudden becomes, yeah.
You can
close.
communicate it with
Exactly.
people, with culture, everything. You can understand more
Exactly.
people. That is cool. That's so. I think is everything
Good?
good? It's good.
Awesome.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're
I love it.
welcome. Yeah, and what's your name?